Hello everyone, this is Grade 5, Module 6, Lesson 33 homework. Number 1 says, find various rectangular boxes at your home. Use a ruler to measure the dimensions of each box to the nearest centimeter. Then calculate the volume of each box. The first one is partially done for you. So what I'm going to do is go through and solve this first one, and then I'll give you a quick drawing of my dimensions for the one that I'll pick. So for the juice box, we know that volume, we have to do length times width times height. And you'll see it like that. There's nothing wrong with adding the multiplication symbols in there. But when we get into using letters in there, like formulas, it's just tough to see because we don't know if those X's are multiplication signs or if they're actual variables or letters, which you'll be talking about a lot next year in 6th grade. So I like to just kind of keep it as V equals LWH. So now I'm going to substitute in my my values. The length is 11 centimeters, and now I can use my dot for multiplication. The width is 2, and the height is 5. And I'll pick these apart and I'll multiply, and I know 5 times 2 is 10. And really what that's saying to me is 10 centimeters squared, because I have centimeters times centimeters. And I know 11 times 10 is 110, and now I have centimeters cubed, or cubic centimeters. And I'm going to write that because either way is going to be good. So I'll slide over and I'm going to put 110 cubic centimeters. So the one that I actually measured, and I'll draw it off to the side, and you got a bunch more that you're going to do, was a tissue box. I'm going to do my best job to try to draw this. And it had a length of 12, a width of 8, and a height of 4. So kind of an odd-shaped tissue box, which is why I picked it. So I'm running in a tissue box, and my length was 12 centimeters, my width was 8 centimeters, and my height was 4 centimeters. So now I'm going to go through and I'm going to calculate this out. Again, using my formula. And it's length times width times height. And I know my length is 12 centimeters by 8 centimeters by 4 centimeters. So now I'm going to pick two of those to multiply together, and I'll do 12 times 8 to give me 96, and then I got to do 96 times 4, and I probably should have my units there because it's 96, it's not centimeters, it's centimeters squared times 4 centimeters. So I get 384 cubic centimeters. So I slide back over and I'm going to write that in, 384, and I'm going to write it centimeters cubed, and that's a fancy way to write cube to the third power. Again, you'll learn more about that looking forward into next year. So you're going to take now some time and you're going to go through and get more of these different boxes measured out at home. And what we'll do now is we'll take a look down at 2. So let's go down and take a look at 2. 2 says the dimension of a small juice box are 11 centimeters by 4 centimeters by 7 centimeters. The supersized juice box has the same height of 11, but double the volume. Give 2 sets of possible dimensions of the supersized juice box. So this is a little challenging at first. So I'm going to multiply to find the volume of the small juice box first, because the big one is double, meaning I have to multiply by 2 once I get my whole volume. So if I do, so if I multiplied these out, whatever I get, I times by 2. So I can't just say the new dimension, so the big juice box, it has 11 as the length. I can't say that this is going to be 8 and this will be 14, because now I'm not doubling it. I'm quadrupling it, meaning times by 4. And let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to double this one, the 4 centimeters, and change it to 8 times 7. And what we'll do is we'll calculate both of these out, the small one and then my projected big one. So I'll slide off to the side, and I'll do it off to the side. I know 11 times 4 is 44, and I'll multiply it by 7. So 308. This one, I know that this is 8 times 11 is 88, and I'll multiply that by 7. And I get 616, and this one is 308. If I take 308 and multiply it by 2, I'll get 616. So this is one set of possible dimensions. Now what I can do, because it's asking me for 2 sets, so I kept this one the same and this one the same and doubled this. For my other possible, I still need 11 because it told me that it had to be 11. I'm going to go back to the original 4. And now I can double this 7 to make it 14. So that's another set of dimensions that would work. Because when I double, I'm just multiplying one of the dimensions by 2. So those are 2 different sets for it. And then you'll have to solve out to find the volume for all 3 of these. Just like we did off to the side, we did the first 2. So we did this one and this one. Now I just have to find the volume of that one to prove it. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps, and good luck on the rest of your homework.